Hi and welcome to another Staying Geek video. I'm Dave. What we're covering this week is Hustle City. This is another cycling app for smart training, and it's something completely different probably than what the majority of people have faced. So most of us have used Zwift, discovered Zwift and platforms like it, particularly through the pandemic where everybody's been, or majority of people have been training indoors, record figures, all that sort of stuff. We all know that journey. And we know what we do. We get on a smart trainer, we ride. We don't have to worry about turning usually. We don't worry about anything other than pedaling as hard as we can for as long as we've got. Job done, that's the end of the session. Hustle City is totally different. What it is, it's a phone-based app that you mirror onto your TV screen. Their instructions are dead easy to follow. In fact, seriously easy to follow. Except for one idiot thing I did, but more of that in a second. So what you do with it is just connect your smart trainer as normal, you steer, and what you are for the day, you're a courier. So you're picking up parcels and you're delivering them around this city, following routes, and you can see from the footage here, what you'll see first of all is I'm absolutely dire at steering from all these years on a turbo trainer. It's nothing like Zwift steering as well, I'll talk about that in a second as well. So literally a given thing. So what it's like is a levels game. It's an old-fashioned levels game. Personally, levels games irritate me, but that's just me. I haven't got the patience. But for those people who are used to levels games, and I think that's the majority of society that are into gaming, you'll absolutely love it. You start a career as a cycle courier. So what you are is just a normal person who's been bumming around a city on a bike, bit of a story. You get a gig as a cycle courier. You do quite well and you start earning money. What you can do in this is different to, for example, Zwift, where you might have got bored of riding Zwift and you want a bit of a change. And as we wrote about recently on the entertaininggeek.com, is now what was N+1 Velomati sort of rubbish about you can never have enough bikes. With what we're arguing now is N+1 is really about training platforms. So you might be on RGT, you might be on Zwift, you might be on this, you might be on the other. What you might want to add to this is Hustle City, because what you can do is you can get on, you have a bit of fun, you steer, you can crash, you fall off your bike, not literally in your garage as I've done, but this is on the platform, and then it gets back on the bike. Your avatar actually swears as well, which is quite unusual. So you get back on, so you do survive from your crashes, but what you do is you have a time to go from one mission to the next mission. I've only finished the first mission so far. I'm not very good at it, to be frank. What we're also using as well, I said about the steering. So we know on Zwift we've got that Elite Sturzo Smart that's a Bluetooth enabled thing that you turn your, or device rather thing, you turn your handlebars and then you steer around Zwift. And you know, you're going on a course anyway. If you didn't steer, you'd follow the bloody course. It's only where you go between one side of the road and the other. This thing, you can liberally steer one way or the other when you're on free ride, down one road and down another road and cutting corners, riding on the footpath and all that sort of stuff. In the Hustle City video, they say you can use the Elite Sturzo for steering. Now let's just clarify something. What you can't do is connect something like the Sturzo Smart Bluetooth to your phone, and then by turning your bars, it will know that you're steering. You can't do that. What it does is you mount your phone on your handlebars by rubber bands, quad lock, or in my case, a Garmin connector and the big blob of Bluetooth. Blu-Tack, they all work the same. Bluetooth wouldn't work at all because that's an ether. Anyway, so you can do that. Put it on you there, you turn your bars and you steer. What I would recommend, and I'll tell you what, because you don't get the Sturzo Smart or non-smart, doesn't give you enough movement. What you do is you pump your tyre up, you take anything underneath your wheel, you put your wheel down on your rubber turbo training max. If you don't use a rubber turbo training mat, somebody in your life at some point is going to point out to you you're an idiot, you've been through and having one. You do that, you turn your bars turn really easy and it gives you loads of turnability so you can navigate your way around the course. So in essence, again, what you've got is an iPhone app or an Android app. You mirror onto your TV. So I do it because we're in the Apple sort of ecosystem here. I use iOS. I screen share through my Apple TV onto the screen. and then you need something like AirPods in on your Apple TV. The idiot mistake I made, and I'm spotted in their video a little bit later, is even if I leave my phone on silent all the time by flicking that little flicker switch down on the side of the iPhone, you need that switched on, even if you have the volume up. So I click that on, you get all the instructions through your ears about all your missions. If you don't have that on, you haven't got a clue what's going on, as I found out through several practices. And then you just follow the instructions and go there. So you time between one bit and the other. It shows what's and all that sort of stuff. They are aware of faults at the moment. It's in beta. You have to apply to get onto the beta testers. There are faults of flickering screen. The Strava link doesn't work brilliantly. But other than that, it's really good fun. So for a levels game, you know, say I'm not a great fan of levels games, but if you are, you will love it. It gives you a change from Zwift or any other platform. It's something fun and exciting. It's training. Even with a fan on, you get sweat on the ground, and I would say it's a bit of a thumbs up from us. So we'll let you know what goes on with this, because there's lots of developments apparently going on, and I just think it's a bit of a break. So thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Have a look at the footage. Thanks a lot. Bye.